Hey everybody, good morning. It is Thursday and I am just so happy to be alive this morning, right? Like who says that on a live video? That's okay. It's one of those things where you just ran a lot and you have all these emotions going through your head and you just have to like get them out. So I'm gonna start off with a little quote from my awesome glass that my coach gave me, and it says, "Everything happens for a Riesling." And while this isn't Riesling, it's my morning superfood shake that I packed with spinach so that I can get rid of the excuses that I'm going through. So everybody knows that everybody at one point in their life has had an excuse. So I had a lot of them this past year, like a lot, like more than you probably know. And it all stemmed from I think dealing with endometriosis, moving to a new house, the stresses of everything else. And it was a little bit like a huge weight was on my shoulders, and it was paralyzing, and I would feel super lazy, and I would feel even guilty after I said it. So here's what happened exactly this morning. I'm suffering from endometriosis, which if you don't know is super inflammatory, and it like basically hurts everywhere over here. It makes me extremely tired, and it's just it's something I really don't want to deal with at the ripe old age of 35. But whatever. So it could be worse, right? It could be worse. So it hurts and there's cramps. And so I was like, well, I really have to run today, but I really have these really bad cramps and my stomach hurts. And you know, what if because I have been known to like feel lightheaded when I have this. So what if I faint when I'm out there running? Like the whole 9 yards was going through my head as I am going through this morning. And so I had all these excuses, right? I was like, well, your knees are sore from the other workout that you did, so you don't have to work out. You're probably gonna mess up your knee when you're out there because your legs are sore and there's not enough mobility going on there. And you have a really bad endometriosis bloat today, and your back hurts. There is a list of things. Oh, and you know what? You started too late today, Erica. You should have gone out at 8 when it was cooler out. And so now it's, 10 o'clock. So, you should just pack it in. And so I literally sat there and I was like, you know what? Like I sat right over here in my office, and I sat there with my shoes laced up. And I was like, oh, this is I know I will feel better after I'm done. And that is the whole point. Like, we know that we will feel better when it's over. No one said that this was fun. Sometimes I think it's fun, but nobody said, actually there are a lot of people that do think it's fun. I'm not one of those people, but nobody said it was going to be easy. No one ever said that. And that's like that whole quote, no one said it was going to be fun. No one said it was going to be easy, but it's worth it. And it totally is worth it. The health benefits that you get from exercising, the mental stress relief that you get from exercising, and I am really like still sweating here today, you guys. But so all of those things are so many more benefits. So think about that, and then I'm going to tell you 3 things that you can do to help get you past those excuses, because they're really, you could think that they're huge and that it's real life, but really it's an excuse. Like I can think, oh my gosh, I have this knee pain, it's probably gonna get so much worse, or I'm really gonna faint on the side of the road because it's so hot out. No, you're really not. You never have before. So really, you just need to prepare and go. Okay, so your number one step is to realize why you're doing this in the first place. Why did you decide to start an exercise program? Why? Is it so that you can have more energy? Is it so that you can play with your kids? Is it so that you look better in the mirror so that you feel more confident? Is it that you want to fit into the skinny jeans for your Christmas pictures? I don't know. Is it that, spring break, while it's really far away, you want to buy a new bathing suit and feel good? Okay, so all of the above for me. Okay, so realizing why you're doing it to begin with. Maybe you have a big why where you have family history of, high cholesterol or high blood pressure, and really you need to extend your own life. You need to save your own life. That's a huge why. So the first step is realizing your why, and that's really for everything, you guys, not just exercise and working out. Okay, I'm still sweating. So sorry. Thought that was gonna like stop when it kicked on here, but it's not. Okay, so the first step, realize your why. Then number 2, when you have that excuse, when you're sitting in your chair and you're like, oh, my knee hurts. oh, this hurts. Oh, I really don't want to go. Oh, I have cramps, blah, 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 blah. No, you need to think about your why. Go back. Maybe you wrote it down. That would be a really good plan, is to write down your why and then circle back around to it and read it when you have that excuse. But let's say that doesn't work, and it might not work. Maybe your why just isn't big enough. Maybe you really don't really care about fitting into that bathing suit. Maybe, running around the park doesn't really, make you that happy. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you something. Get something that is big enough so that when you circle back around and look at it, you think about it, and then you're going to do a trick. And the trick is something that was in this book that I read, and it's called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. And this even works, like, for me, when I want to get up out of bed early, it's called the 5-second rule. And what you do is you literally blast yourself off like a space shuttle. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to lace up, and then you're going to say to yourself, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then you're going to say, yes, I do. And this is why. And then you're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launch yourself off, and don't even think about it, and do it. I don't care if it's the laundry. I don't care if it's getting up out of bed early, wrapping presents. I hate wrapping presents. I don't care if it's paying bills. Launch yourself and try that 5-second rule. It's by Mel Robbins. It's super, super good. So again, you're going to realize your why. You're going to write it down. You're going to blast yourself off into success. Remember, the difference between good and great is the amount of little things that you do every single day that are going to amount to something amazing. Amazing. I promise. So with that, I will leave you. Let's drop all our excuses. You know what? Put them down there. Put your excuses or a why of why you're going to hurdle over those excuses below, and let's talk about it, because we all have excuses. We all do. All of us. Okay? It could be like Thanksgiving. Like, oh, I'm not going to start because Thanksgiving's coming and I really want to eat sweet potatoes with marshmallows. Who cares? Eat your sweet potatoes with marshmallows, and the next day, you pick yourself up. Okay? This is a you empowerment movement. This is about you feeling empowered, feeling awesome, and launching yourself into success. Whether it's with your health and fitness, whether it's with some other area in your life, I promise this works for all of it. So have a great Thursday, and I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go drink my superfood shake out of my little wine glass. Later, guys.